my grandfather's dog. It's been like 3 weeks since I uploaded video. Jokes. This has been filmed over 2 weeks and it's taken me forever to upload. So essentially what I've been doing is painting up boards, painting them back to black again, ready for the studio practice. I did a lot of time lapses. I'm sorry about how it's filmed. I know, I'm holding in my hand who films and holds in your hand to do a time lapse. I know, trash. So essentially what's happening here is I'm painting a black base coat because the white base coat was just horrendous and it didn't last long. And the black paint peels off if you put it on top of other stuff. It doesn't like it. So since I've been at home, I have been practicing new layers of Dazzle art and seeing how new patterns can change and alter the work. And it's been quite an interesting exploration, you know? Back in the day, 4 years ago, I was at university right now crying because one of the tutors had said something about my work that was disheartening. To think back then, I could not take criticism. I was in a pretty broken state, and the thought of anybody saying that my art wasn't super fantastic broke my soul into a million tiny little pieces, and I ruined my eyeliner that day. And the girl came in and she was like, "He was super hard on you, that was awful." And you know what? I needed to hear that because that lit a fire under my ass, and I was out there like the next week, like, I will make the best work he's ever seen. I will prove you wrong. And I made a pretty good piece, and if I hadn't have been like slated, I wouldn't be where I am today, crying at home in a pandemic because I can't go to the studio yet. What's that about? If only people stayed home and didn't like socialize. Go on. I'm kidding. If the government had sorted stuff out sooner, we perhaps wouldn't be in this mess. But, also probably wouldn't have been able to have met Will, and then it's one of those swings and roundabouts. But what I will say about everything is my state of mind this week is questionable. For like the past 2 weeks, it's been questionable. I ordered some more stuff yesterday. You're welcome, Disney. I'm now like, I own some more of your stuff when it arrives. I'm super excited. I also ordered one of Charlie's birthday presents, which I wanted to order before, so I'm super excited. This t-shirt arrived. This is from Doll and Bone. It's amazing. This was the t-shirt. I was like, where is it? I knew it wasn't lost. She didn't let me know if it was lost. Like, the company's really good that way. But it was not lost. It was great. What was I going to say? I'm in a chaotic state this week. That is where it's at, right? I've been like this the whole 2 weeks. No, it's been more like start of the 2 weeks, and then it's like down. And I was like a little bit, and then down. And then I've gone into a phase that I normally go into when I hit my lows hard, which it starts off with buying lots of stuff. We've hit that phase, we've done that, we know her, she's great. Then we hit the buying lots of snacks phase. I could probably start a candy shop. Then we hit the other phase, which is I decide that I'm hoarding too much and I need to get rid of loads of stuff. We are currently in the I'm plotting and planning when I should be doing written work. I did my written work, but the tutor didn't show up today, so my thoughts on that is you can have the work. It's not my best. I'm not getting marked for it, so I don't care. And that is problematic because I have spent way too long on this course to not care at the final milestones. Like, my course ends in September and I'm here in February like, sod this, I don't care. It's day 4 of painting boards. Okay, it's probably not been that many days, who knows. And this is layer 2 of 3, question mark? 4? I don't know. Yeah, this is how the underlayer looks before the white striping goes on top. And then from that layer, I'll put on another layer. Although on the camera, these look really white, but they're actually light grey. And this is how it's been going. So we have 2 podcast recordings today. We've got 2 interviews to do. How exciting. Oh, everything's getting jammed under my hoodie. How rude. And here's the stitch. Is what I ordered from Disney. You're welcome, Disney. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But yeah, I'm super thrilled. He's really cute. He's everything I've been after for years. Yeah, I'm excited. Got plenty of talking to do today. So many questions. Yeah, look forward to that episode when it comes out. These 2 interviews will be out in the next few weeks, I believe. Second podcast week is today's interview, and also 6th week is being recorded today. It's fabulous. And then that just leaves us with 1 more interview, and then we should be on target. We're on target anyway, we're ahead of schedule, so it's fabulous. It's going to be great. And then we got to start reaching out to other people and get some new interviewees. Been doing emails, so whilst I've been doing my emails, I have been sat finishing drawings. I've had this book for a little while. It looks nice and trashed. That's thanks to me. But basically some of my illustrations are in here. And I'd never finished this one, and now I have finished this one. It's not to my current taste, but that's how it was. This one's been a long time ago done. You've seen it on my Instagram. If you pay any attention, I should be able to put the links back up soon, because I believe my tutor has marked it. I've been drawing this one today. I've made some alterations to bits because we've changed since then. See, here's another one, not finished. We might finish her this. Why is there always so much dust? I did get messaged by one of my friends have you got ghosts in your room? No, get out the room if you're in the room, you know? I am the only living being in here right now. It's just dust. I reckon I could do that, and we could... Example, please. There's just dust. I have a lot of fluffy toys. I can bash this, and then suddenly, yep, I can see loads of fluff now. This one needs sorting. I'm sure this is going to offend people when this goes up. I was originally drawing something else in her mouth back in the day. Totally sane. Hello, bitch.
Hey, bitch.
I'm drawing this. This. What? And this one. This is 2021 drawing. What are you doing up there? What are you doing up there? Water bottle. Water.
You want water?
So here we are working on the next levels of the board. This is just a practice stage to see how the pattern's going to come out and if I like it. I don't think I've fully decided on this pattern. I'm not completely happy with how the grey lines look. I'm very picky about it, I think, because it is my child at this point. I've spent months on this project and I need it to look the best it possibly can. As you can see, the tape was not playing ball, but that's because I was using one hand to hold my phone and the other it's just not a good situation. You need 2 hands. User error? Sorry? But this is essentially the idea. The idea is that there's going to be different levels of grey in the undersection, but different levels of tape as well. This is the first day I caught a bus into town. Is that not insane? The first day in 2 months I'd actually caught a bus and went into town. What? Who was this? We don't know her. People seem to think I'd have some sort of anxiety about leaving the house, but I was super stoked. Look at this face. Super stoked.
Animal.
Okay, now see this? There is a bubble in the top. Yeah, so there's a bubble in the top of this. It is 29 mil.
Where do you want me to go?
It says there. Why am I turning it around? 29 mil. Another one, 29 mil. There is a gap in the top where the hand sanitizer doesn't reach the top. These are 29 mil. Obviously different shape. Right, so I'm quite a fan of cherry. And so I've put the cherry one into my old container because I just prefer having this in my bag as opposed to this, because this will be too bulky for my bag. But that's not too bad. Yeah, so I poured that into here. There's no bubble. It's full to the top, to the point where it's seeping out. And there's still some in here.
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Explain.
I want
There's no gap. I could no bubble
Señorita.
because I filled it to the top. Let me see if we can do it with that one. You see, look, bubble.
So when am I gonna get picked up?
Explain. Because there's still plenty in there.
Because I could do.
Okay. Hi, and welcome to I'm like trash today. It's a Sunday. We're supposed to do the podcast. Turns out university sent me a load of work, so we're using a different interview because we can't get hold of the person we were going to interview. That's because of situations. Yeah, so we've had to move the route around, and I had extra sleep this morning, and I feel like trash, but I don't look like trash. I feel like all under my eyes hurt. It could possibly be a stress headache because I have a lot of uni work, and they haven't told us how to do it yet. On the plus side, I did some baking at my sister. That is just not good advertisement, is it? That's what they look like. They're like soft, doughy, brownie doughy, but they are cooked well. These are cookies. And then another thing of cookies, I am currently eating these ones. That's why they're open. Also tried Peeps. That's what they look like, if anybody cared. They're okay, it's just marshmallow covered in sugar. It was a lot of money for a marshmallow covered in sugar. And I have been laying my tape ready for another piece of work. And my hair's stuck in it. Oh my goodness. Get off! You know what, right, there is not much in this house that my hair isn't embedded into. Like currently it's getting stuck into the keychains because it's on the top of my head. Also had a moment of, look at this bag, this is not cute. So I ordered some hand sanitizer, because basically when I went to America, yes, I'm bragging, if you haven't watched the videos, like scroll down and watch all the videos. That's not how this works, I'm very aware. Find the videos. When I went to America, I got these hand sanitizer, peach Bellini and the champagne toast, and black cherry merlot. I'm sorry if I just butchered that. So basically I went onto this site because I'm like, I need some more, because these are like 71% alcohol, and also they smell really good, and they've kind of become like my thing. I love them. But I started using them before the pandemic. If you look at the time scale, I went to America quite a while ago. Sad times. So this site's selling them, and I was like, sod it, I'm gonna buy them because mine are about run out. Sad face. But I couldn't get the 2 that I wanted. But I managed to get 3 of the cherry merlot, however you say it. I refilled this one, that's why this is now full again. This is the old container. I prefer this container to these triangle ones because these are a lot bigger and bulkier, so they won't fit in my bag as nicely, or in pockets. Like this is easy, you just drop it in your pocket and you just pop the top and you go, whereas this one is like, it doesn't fit in my hand as well, and I have a really swollen thumb. And also, nope, popping the top was hard, so we're gonna stick with the quick release. It's easy whenever I'm with like family. I just like squirt it into hands and we all smell fabulous. So yeah, I got 3 of these, but also it is 29 ml, and these are 29 ml, right? But look at this, it's so full, there's no bubble in the top. These are 2 I got new as well. We got the peach mango and strawberry pound cake. These are 29 ml, and there's a bubble in the top. This is the rest of the bottle, so that means that, is there more than 29 ml in here? Because there's no bubble. I'm not upset, I'm just gonna like order those types of bottles and just refill old ones if that's the case. Get more for your money. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'm super happy with that. Like, these smell okay, but they're not quite the ones that I love and adore, but they're great. Mom likes them. I think Mom's gonna end up stealing the peach mango. But what I really want is these 2. Oh well, I'm sure they'll pop up with something at some point. But this is where it's at. This has become like the smell that people know me for. I've had people being like, "Have you got perfume on?" It's like, no, it's hand sanitizer. That's how strong it is.